Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, DJ King. Today's video, I'm going to unbox with you my latest purchase. It is from Coach Outlet. There are a few videos as of today on this particular bag. It's one that I was hearing about it floating around on YouTube, and then when I was able to see it online, I said, well, let me go see it in person to see if it still catches my attention. So I went in store to look at all the colors just to see if I would be missing out if one of the other colors jumped out to me. Now, I went in store, there's 4 particular bag colors in this silhouette. And while I'm rambling, I'm gonna open up the box. But the one that caught my eye was in the color black. The bag that I'm talking about is the Sabrina. This is at the Coach Outlet. Let me turn it around this way. I don't know. Okay, so there's no sticker. So I purchased this last week and it arrived today. I was pulling up and the UPS guy was pulling up behind me. So I basically met him at my driveway. And so today, it is Monday, June 2nd. It's 3:39 and literally the box just came like not even 10 minutes ago. So I want to go ahead and open it up. Excited about getting it. And I did go in store 2 weeks ago, I believe. It was the week that it came out and I went that first weekend. My store only had the black, there's a blue, and I want to say it's an ivory color. Mine did not have the signature at the time, but the black is what caught my eye, even online. Now, I will say, the few videos I did see on YouTube, one video did catch my attention because she mentioned, I guess we'll call it a flaw in her bag. And I said, okay, well, I don't want that to deter me from getting the bag. But at the time I went in store to look at these, I hadn't seen her video because then I could have checked them out in store. But I've already told myself that either way, if this bag has that same flaw, I would just go exchange it because I definitely do still want the bag. Now, this is supposed to be, we will say, the Rebels, I guess cousin, sister, playmate or something. Not an alternative, but this is, I'm just going to say the outlet version of the Rebel. Now, I did have a Rebel in dark stone that I purchased, I want to say during, let me see, it was during the Coach summer sale, I believe. That one did not make it 30 days here at the house because when I got it, it came factory wrapped, brand new in packaging. But the bottom had like a dip in it. And talked to a handbag sister. Hers had some concerns, but she was able to fix hers. Y'all know I don't really condition bags. I don't like per se work on bags and all that. I just want to get my bag and carry it. So I knew that I either was not going to have the patience or try to figure all that out. So I returned mine and I did not purchase another one, did not try to order another one. So that one went back and it was in the dark stone. So I don't have that one here to even show you all. So mine did come factory wrapped. This is in the black on black with the gold hardware. This is the one that caught my eye from this drop. I wasn't sure if the signature one was going to catch my eye, but I did not see it in store. So the big C's, I feel like they have to grow on me. I don't have anything in that big C signature print. So I don't know if that was maybe it. I don't know, but y'all know the tan rust combination is just beautiful anyway. So this here, as we see, is factory wrapped. I'm going to take off the bottom piece because what the lady said, and I'll link her video down below. Let's see. So in her video, she ordered, I want to say all 3. She ordered 3 bags, or either she ordered all 4, but she has definitely more than one. So you got to see all the colors or whatever. And her bag, one of them, it specifically was rocking. And when I say rocking, it was like when you sit it down, you could see it still doing this. So she would sit it down and it would still do that. So I could see that being an issue or bothering. And I said, okay, well, one video, you know, can't let that break you. You still researching. Because at the time, I hadn't ordered anything. Still researching the bag, seeing what fits, waiting on people to compare it to the Revel, and of course the Louis Vuitton Alma BB. I knew that was going to come because they're all similar shapes and sizes. So there's another video I'm going to link because she did an amazing video with a comparison of several bag brands that have this style, and so you can see them side by side. And I think she did the Dooney & Bourke Bitsy, which I do not have at all in my collection. Even pulled that out for you. She did the LV Alma bag, and then of course she has this bag. So it was a great video for size comparison. If you have one of those and was trying to gauge if that one would work, or if you had the Coach Revel in a different color, didn't have the black, this right here was great. So I got to see several videos, but the black one is the one that caught my eye. I knew she was coming home before I ordered any of the other ones. If I was to get a second one, the only other one would possibly be the signature C print, but I need to see that one maybe in person to see how me and the bag vibe together. Just because the big signature C's I don't have. I don't want to cut off this strap. I just want to see if my bag, and as you can see, I sit mine down, it is not rocking. So I don't want to cut off the strap just in case it needed to go back, and at least all the factory wrapping would still be on the bag, because we all know they still sell them. So I'm just trying to look at it at all angles, and mine, she seems to be in perfect condition. Hers, it was an obvious rock. So like if I was to sit it down, it's like, it was like you could see it in the video going back and forth. So I will link that one too, just so you can see what I'm talking about. And again, it was not going to deter me from buying the bag. It was just going to let me know to look out for it in my bag. So, but here she is. This one is in black on black with this gold hardware. As you can see, it's pebbled leather. You can see the texture there. It's the smooth leather here. I don't know if this is what leather this is or whatever. It does not say, but it's also smooth on the bottom. You do get 4 feet on this bag. And then here is, y'all know I love my bags with the 2 zipper pulls. So that's another thing that caught my eye with this one. There is 2. Well, that's on there really, really good. Let me get it. It's 2 zipper pulls. You get a crossbody strap, the dual zipper, and y'all know it's something about a black bag with gold hardware. I just love that combination. All right, so let me take all this off. This is a perfect bag to use like when I do my smaller carries on the weekend. This is a cute grab and go weekend bag. I can carry this like date night. I can carry this to run errands, trip to the mall where you're not taking your whole house with you to go shopping. So I already know I can use this because like I stated, on the weekends is normally when I have my smaller carries anyway. And then, like I said, I did have the dark stone Revel in my collection because I had intended on getting a bag in this silhouette. So here she is in all her glory. Even if you add nothing on her to dress her up, the black and gold is stunning together. My Tea Rose, what's the horse and carriage bag charm that I have? I can see adding that on here. The little teddy bear bag charms, even if you put nothing on it, the bag is great by itself. Plain and simple, black elegance. It's just a beautiful bag. So this is the only one that I have so far from the Coach Outlet version. And she's gorgeous. She's definitely gorgeous. So I'm super excited about her. I don't have a receipt in here to show, but when I purchased this one, it had dropped down to the $179. When they first came out, they were $199, dropped $20, and I just went on ahead and got it then. Because I said, as of then, this was the only one I was wanting. Will they come out with other colors? I don't know. Don't know. But I could so see getting that signature print one and the black one, then those two would be it. But like I say, that one, if I can see the large C's in person, then you never know, your mind changes. But as of right now, this is what I wanted to share with you all. And as far as the interior, smooth zipper. Did you see that? Smooth, smooth. So she is stuffed. Silica packets here. And it has like that oxblood color lining, that deep dark wine color. And you can see the Coach Creed back there with the one slip pocket. I use the pouch method on my bags. I could see using that with this because I do have smaller pouches versus just throwing everything in here. But that's the only organization that you have. So it's just a wide hole, I guess we will say. On the sides, you do have the little gusset that shows there, so your stuff may not fall out. Let me see. I have my little Nolita 15 here that y'all know I use as my medicine pouch. I was actually refilling my stuff. So it has my gum, cements, Benadryl, and my actual allergy stuff in there. So just to put that in there, that's how much space we're talking about. So a full wallet could fit in there. Let me just grab some stuff. Okay, I literally went and grabbed some random stuff. So here is my power bank charger. If I throw that in there, this is the Coach medium zip around wallet. I don't think I have nothing. Yes. So this is the one that opens up like a book. And this is in 1941 red. Look at that black and red together, y'all. Just look at that. Okay, so if I was to put this full-size wallet in here, my charger bank, my Nolita 15 that's holding my allergy meds, that's the essentials right there. Then, if by chance I wanted to put a pencil case in there, this is the Coach radio print one from several years ago. It fits down in there. You see it's scrunched up. So if I had to turn it around that way, upside down, it would be like that on top. It does zip up with that in there. But if I altered some stuff, or either just put the 2 pins down at the bottom, possibly. Here is a full-size champagne toast. This is the 8-ounce. That fits in there that way. If I was to stand that up, just so you can see it's the full size. And y'all know, yes. So I mean, that lays down in there like that. So y'all know Moonlight Path, if she fits in. Not saying you would put a whole full size in there, but if I wanted to, I could. And again, it is the 8-ounce. Let's see here. Here is my Coach Nolita 19. And this was the blue with the cherry print. And it Nolita 19. Now, if I did not use this and then just chose to use the bigger one to put everything in. So we have a full wallet, a Nolita 19, and then the charging bank down in there. Not saying you would use that, but if I wanted to, that goes in there and it does zip. Now, let's just see, because I know everybody does not use the Nolita 19s. But again, keeping the full-size wallet and that charging bank down in there. Just say I had a Coach corner zip wristlet in there. And if I stuck, I don't think I have a loose pin anywhere, but like if I put a pin in there and some hand sanitizer, I don't have any close by, but like tissues and stuff like that, like the usual small accessory pieces. Here's even a small Dooney and Burke cosmetic pouch. This is from that Americana collection, I believe it was called. So that cosmetic fits in there. Now granted, these are empty, but just so you can see the size of it fits in there. So once you fill it up, of course. But the Dooney and Burke cosmetic, Coach corner zip wristlet, Coach medium wallet, and my power bank. Still have this slip pocket that could put some thin Kleenex, pack of gum down in there. So this definitely is going to work. And I love that smooth zipper on there. So that's just some examples that I had. Again, Coach Nolita 19 versus the 15, just so you can see. And that's how it would be like in front of that bag, just so you can see it does fit in there. But the Nolita 15 fits in there. Small notebook, hand sanitizer. Your usual small essential carries would fit in here. Now, I'm trying to think of any con I would possibly have with the bag. I won't know that until we carry it. But here is the strap. This is the shoulder strap, which is adjustable. I typically keep it on whatever setting it comes on, and if I need to be hands-free, I just throw it on. Otherwise, it stays in the bottom of the purse. Here's the hardware on there. Trying to see if it says Coach anywhere on the hardware. Oh, I don't know if you all will see it, but it says Coach right there. And then it attaches here and there. I planned on carry this mainly by the top handle, but if I need to strap, at least I have the option to add it on. Of course, any other strap you wanted to add to this, that red strap that came with the large Rowan that was just released with the stripes, I bet that red would be pretty with this. I don't have one to share with you all, but I'm quite sure that web strap would be pretty just because it's red. But that's all I got for you. So I just wanted to unbox this, check mine over, and I will link the two videos, the one that had the comparison and then the one that showed her bag rocking. Not to deter you from, just so you can see what I was talking about in case your bag does that. And that's all I got for you. So hope you all enjoyed the video. This was a very small haul. I don't have anything else coming in the mail. Haven't been shopping. This was the last purchase. And I got it the last week of May. The day that it dropped to $179 was the day I ordered. So whatever day that was, whether it was Thursday or Friday or something. And then it just came today. And again, today is June 2nd. And I just got mine. So I wanted to share it with you all. So I would get this posted. Hopefully it'll go up tomorrow or Wednesday. But hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.